between blacks and Latinos in America. If you go to Cuba, and those were Cuban podcast members, these were two Cuban women. In Cuba, there's always been a racial animosity rift between black Cubans and white Cubans in Cuba. This is a fact. In fact, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan addressed that same issue when he visited Cuba and met with Fidel Castro, because many of the black Cubans was asking the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan to speak to Fidel Castro about the mistreatment of black Cubans in Cuba. Charles, you see that same dynamic in Colombia, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, where the black skinned Latino is at the bottom and badly mistreated, but the white skinned one is on top. In Florida and around America, I want Latinos to think about this and black people. There was a famous white supremacist scholar in America who wrote a book in the 90s called Two Nations, Dr. Andrew Hacker. In that book, he wrote One Nation
Yes,
Black, One Nation White. And he spoke about the fear of genetic annihilation in America if black and brown birth rates continue to soar and white birth rates continue to go backward. He said that within 30 years, America would be majority minority, no longer white control or dominate.
the stuff coming out about Kenny does not surprise me at all because a Latino being anti-black, kind of on brand, honestly. And I'm like very pro Latina, but like being pro Latina is like calling out the shit within our community, and our community can be very anti-black. This is a perfect example, and this is why I don't blame black women for only wanting to date black men, because it's like they're like put in these like horrible situations. And this is also why I understand why black women kind of side eye black men who only date outside of their race, because yeah, stuff like this, it's like a lot of times when it comes to non-black people, and I noticed this, I'm gonna clock it, I noticed this with a lot of Latinas, they'll fetishize black men, you know. It's like those types of Latinas that like say the n-word all the time and specifically only date black men and get box braids, you know what I'm talking about. But it's like in the same breath you do all that and then they're anti-black, or they don't call out the racism in their family and stuff like that. Like it's just so I don't know. And I'm not saying that like black people can't be prejudiced towards Latino, that doesn't happen. I get it, but like there is, we're not talking about that. What we're talking about is there is a very like serious like issue within our communities of just being anti-black and colorist. That the whole saying of like, you know, when browner skin Latinos like during the summertime when they're told like, oh, don't go outside, you'll get darker, huh? Or hay que mejorar la raza, huh? Or güeritos más bonitos, huh? It just, I think it's like we really need to make an effort as a community to start calling out our shit, okay? And honestly, I just feel so bad for Janae because she is such a beautiful, wonderful. She's that is a baddie, and she deserves so much better. So yeah,
I absolutely hate Atlanta weather. But let's talk about anti blackness in the Cuban community. To understand the anti blackness within the Cuban community, you have to understand how we even got a Cuban community to begin with.
Oh yeah guys, yes guys, I hope you are all doing good. Thank you for coming back to watch this video. Yes, we have this rift between the Latino community and the black community. I don't know why the people, mostly the Cubans in Miami, they are so much obsessed with black people, in that there is another video that is also going viral, that the Cubans in Miami do not want black people in their clubs, in their institutions. I just don't understand why. Because I think people should live in unity and togetherness. Yes guys, so we are going to get these facts in this video. People are explaining a lot of people have controversies about this, but we are going to learn from these people. Anyway, let me roll the clips, then I'll be back with more commentaries. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section.
I seen a video where somebody was talking about black immigrants are saying that black Americans are becoming extremely xenophobic, becoming black nationalists, black supremacy type shit. They named three groups: FBA, which that's me all day. They named Hebrew Israelites, and then who, like Dr. Umar and them called the Pretendians. Those are the three groups that have become extremely xenophobic, uh, black nationalists, and black some kind of black supremacists. But this is what I gotta say to that. First of all, number one, I used to be more of a Pan Africanist, but I kind of changed my views because the disrespect from other black immigrants have been, or other black people in the world, period, not even just the ones that come to America, has been so loud the last couple of years and so extremely disrespectful, where these people are like ganging up together to gang up on black Americans for the smallest shit. Just take last month, a month or two ago, the South African thing with the people in New Orleans. It's 48 million black Americans, and it's only a handful of how many that's in New Orleans doing the Zulu parades, and they disrespected 48 million people for them handful of people that some black Americans didn't even know about the damn Zulu parade. We don't all even have anything to do with it. And them, they bringing up slavery, and they literally wishing death on us by talking about, I'm gonna call the police to your house, they're gonna come to your house, they're gonna unalive you. Like literally wishing death on us. And for me, I don't really have Pan-Africanist views anymore, because I understand that everybody else see us as different. And, I understand that. That's cool, whatever. I don't want, I do care about all black people in the world, as far as like, I don't want any harm. I don't wish any harm on any black people. And even though they wish harm on us, I don't want any black people to be hurt or like starving to death, something that will hurt them. I don't wish that on any black people. But as far as like coming out and thinking I'm gonna get the hell beat out of me for Haitians or Africans or black Latinos who me no black, remember? I'm just wouldn't be willing to do that. I mean, because you're not being harmed, you're just being gently taken to the airport and given a free plane ride back to your country. They're not harming a hair on your head. So that's not nothing that I would be willing to go outside and get the hell beat out of me for. Because for what? The disrespect being too damn loud. Absolutely not. I wouldn't be willing to do that. I'm not really feeling black immigrants right now. The disrespect been too loud for me. The slavery shit, nah, I'm good. I'm not with it. I'm not marching in no street for that. Now, remember when those Texas police officers was on those horses and they was whipping them Haitians with whips, beating the hell out of them, hitting them in the face and every damn thing. Now, that's too far for me. I would have to speak out against that. That's too damn far. But just gently putting you on the plane and gently taking you back home, not harming you, because you broke in here, you came in here illegally or whatever. No, I'm good. The disrespect been too loud for me. I'm not really even feeling black immigrants right now. But I don't want no harm to come to you, but nah, I'm good.
And we can thank colonizers for that. Spanish colonizers, to be exact. Because you see, before the Spanish came to Cuba, what we know today as Cuba, there was a large indigenous population of Taino people. But it wasn't just Taino. I know I don't want to botch this name, but I might. There were the Seboni people and also the Guanahatabey people. No, long story short, there were people there on the land of Cuba before the Spaniards decided that they were going to come here, mass murder everyone, and replace them with African slaves. And that's exactly what happened. But what you have to understand is, even though they brought African slaves there, they brought slaves there as slaves, not to be members of society. So the only people who were walking around free and controlling shit were the Spaniards, essentially white people. So, after a couple hundred years of that, you can definitely expect there to be a mixing of some bloodlines, mixing of some ethnicities, and that's how we got Cubans. Now, before I keep going, I don't want you to hear this and think, oh, all Cubans are racist. No, Cuba literally houses so many black revolutionaries from the civil rights era, we cannot ignore that. What I'm saying is, anti-blackness runs rampant through their community, though, including the Cubans, not to mention the Cubans in America, which is what this video will be about. But I just wanted to make this disclaimer, because I don't want you to think that this is me saying all Cubans are racist. Absolutely not. Cuba has actually been one of the greatest allies as far as the entire Hispanic diaspora. They've been there for us. But it doesn't negate from the fact that they have a bad case of anti-blackness. Let's get back into it. Y'all, I will be speaking at the Juneteenth parade. I'll be speaking from 1:10 to 1:30, or 1:15 to 1:30. But just get there around 1 if you want to see me speak. And it's going to be at the Piedmont Park, June 14th, which is this coming Saturday at, like I said, 1 o'clock. Just get there at 1. I want you to enjoy the festivities. But anyway, let's get back into it. All right, now I'm pretty sure y'all heard the name Fidel Castro. Now, there is a lot of things you could say about Fidel Castro, but the bottom line is that he was a dictator. He did a lot good for his community, but he also did some bad. And this caused a lot of Cubans to flee Cuba. Because, I mean, back home, he was seizing land. He had successfully controlled the media. There was no free speech, food, medicine, and your typical fucking basic goods were becoming scarce.
My second point. Reparations are owed to the African American community. Without them, we would not be able to vote. We would not be able to go to the same schools. We would not be able to sit wherever we want. Let's not forget. They have been fighting for a very long time, since they came here. And us not acknowledging, I know I don't feel that as a country we have paid the respect that they owe. They really do. We owe them everything. It's because of greats. They're great people. Malcolm X, Martin Luther King Jr., the Black Panthers, they paved the way for us. They are the blueprint. And for us to go and participate in the same mentality that we are fighting against, it's just horrible. And it's wrong. If we don't fix this type of mentality and check our people, we are no better than the people we are up against. I want you to know that ignorance is our greatest enemy. So please do not allow yourself to be blinded by hate. I love and respect everybody, and I just want to say that if there's more people in the Latin community who are with me, I need y'all to say something. I need y'all to join the fight with me, because I can't be the only one.
So, guys, as I was scrolling through the social media, when I was perusing through TikTok and other social media platforms, I got a lot of conversation about the Black community and the Cuban community. I'm telling you, there's a big rift, and that is why someone said in the comment section that for the most part, we don't care if Cubans like us or not. Yeah, must you care if someone loves you? If someone does not want to love you, you just leave it for them. Yeah, someone said that I have zero sympathy for those who couldn't understand racism until it happened to them. Yeah, someone is saying this, and she is saying that enjoy yourselves. Yeah, and then we have another person said in the comment section that we haven't done a thing to be hated by these people other than exist. There is something wrong with these people. Yeah, they are just, I can just say they just have a lot of envy. They're just jealous. Yeah, because, we are doing much, much better than these people. So they are like, no, these people cannot defeat us because they feel like they are much better than us. Yes, and then someone said that we don't care. Someone said that we don't care if they hate us. It's tearing them up inside, not us. We good and fine, ignoring them as usual. Continue with the hate, I'll get you nowhere. Yes, yeah, this is proving to us that our people are not caring about this. So that's up to them with what they like. Yeah, and then many people say that we do not care. And I'm just glad to see how people are not caring about their hate for us, because that's up to them. They're the ones who are going to have it in their minds, and it's just going to be a heavy burden to them, but not a heavy burden to us. Yeah. And then someone said that they did know before, they just didn't care. Yeah. And then another person said that I've never understood hating a person that you don't know. Yeah, me, I also don't understand why these people are not liking people that even they don't live with. Another person said that we are not liked by now. It actually brings me a little satisfaction to know people that I do not think about are in turmoil over me. This is weird, yes. So then there were a lot of you will tell me what you think in the comment section. Another person said that we do not care about any Latinas despising us. We love ourselves too much. It's way too late for any immigrant who came over here thinking that they are better than the people who are the reason they are here. Yeah, I hope you are getting that. Yes, and he got a response that black means beauty, power, and strength. And it is power of a people, not shame. It was not a curse, but a blessed, sacred identity. We are loved, chosen, and powerful. Yes, we are truly loved. We are the God's chosen people, and we are very much powerful. So we are glad in it. And someone said that I have never in my entire life mentioned a Cuban. We don't even think about you at all. Yeah, that is all to say that nobody cares about you people. Black Americans are sitting this one out. We are tired and we certainly aren't fighting for those who didn't fight for us or don't like us. Yeah, so we are literally born and learn very quickly and we also have to learn very quickly. That is what this person said. And another person said that I don't know one FBA that feels a Cuban owes them feels like a Cuban owes them anything. That's hilarious to me. Yeah, the Cubans don't owe us anything. Another person said that I was in Havana, Cuba. The way they treat blacks here in the United States, they treated black Cubans in Cuba. Hispanics or Latinos who are not black Latinos are getting a taste of what they have dished out to blacks here in the USA, but also in their country of origin. Black people are not your enemies nor your savior. Yes, that is what another person said, and this is the response that he got. Someone said that I'm black Cuban guy, and you are right. Wherever I have been on this earth, the hate over black people will always follow me. Yeah, knowing this, I try to learn more. Yeah, so guys, those are some of the what was going on in the discussion. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Of course, all credit belongs to the original creators of the video, and this video is meant for educational purposes, commentary purposes as well. Yeah, thank you so much. All credit belongs to the original creators of the video. Subscribe, comment, like, and share. Have a nice time. Stay in peace. Peace be with you.